Good morning. I am so happy to see you. I am Jana with Crochet Crafts by Jana, and if you can tell, I'm a little sick. If you saw my last video, I talked about how I was gonna go on a trip to Oklahoma. It went great. Everything was amazing. My dad and I got sick on the road back, unfortunately. So you'll have to bear with me a little bit. I did want to still get a video out to you guys. So first, let me tell you what I've been able to make. Not a whole lot because of the traveling, but I was able to crochet a few things. Up first, it's a lot of the eggshells for the big booty chicks because I had a good amount of the chicks made, but I needed more of the actual eggshell parts because I got a few orders, surprisingly, for some big booty chicks with their booties in the eggshells as a surprise. So far I've only made 3 of the eggshells, but I did have 3 orders, so I got caught up on that. And then I also got an order for a big booty turtle. So I made a couple turtles. This guy is still naked. I need to make him a shell. But I did make these 2 turtles and the shells while I was on the road. I think I made these guys when I was at the hotel, which I'll show you some footage of. It was a pretty nice hotel. A lot nicer than I expected. My parents and I got the same hotel. We both got rooms that had a king-size bed. My mom joked about wanting to look at each room to see which one was better for her to choose, but she was like, "Oh, I'm just kidding." They ended up getting the smaller one. We got the one that was a lot bigger. Like, it was huge. I don't think they had like a sectional in theirs like ours did. Like, it had that little sectional, although we had 2 small TVs and they had 1 big TV. So there's that. We had a little downtime, so I took that time to crochet while my husband went into the exercise room and did his thing where he lifted weights and stuff. So that was nice that I was able to get a little bit of crocheting in. I did get to use the glasses. I think they helped a decent amount, to be honest. I look super goofy, but they actually, I think they worked. They helped. But I mean, you could only take so much crazy driving. Like, I wonder if you guys have it, like, at least one family member in your family where like they are crazy drivers, like the head bobbing and all that. Like, that doesn't help, especially if you're easily carsick. So like when we were just a straight on, no curves or anything, it was working really well. But once it got to the point where there was lots of twists and turns, that's when it still is like, yeah, no, I can't do this. But yeah, I was able to use the glasses and they worked decently well. I was able to make another little chubby bunny before I left. I think I made it the night before. They're growing on me. I like these bunnies. They're adorable. And they're super easy. There's no sewing. So I do like them. I delivered the Gengar to his new home, and they loved it. They loved the Gengar, and even some of my other family members that saw it, they were like, "Oh my gosh, I need to reach out to you and have you make me something," which is always fun to hear. I really like it when people enjoy my work. The wedding was absolutely beautiful. I'll definitely take some time to show you I don't have any footage of my brother and his now wife. I mostly just wanted you guys to see the venue and like the setup and all that. We did a lot of help for the setting up. So like the setting of the tables and the decor everywhere. We got there at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. on Friday to start setting everything up. I think we got everything set up by like 2 or 3. And then that's when we went to go get changed and get all fancy and dressed up. My husband was one of the groomsmen, so he had a tux rented, and I'll show you a picture. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it, but definitely show this picture because the last time he wore a tux was at our wedding, which was like 5 years ago. So I was like, I need to take advantage of this moment. He looks so nice. It was totally accidental about my dress matching his tux. I had no idea what color blue his was, and I knew like the colors were like a shade of blue. So I just went with a blue, and it worked out perfectly. I also have a picture of us over by this little area where they had cute little like photo booth, like photo posing signs. And mine said, I was there for the cake, and his was cute. He was like, oh, I love her. It's like, oh, here I am talking about cake, and he's all loving. It was a really good time. It was really beautiful. There was some dancing. My husband's not a dancer, so it was I got him to dance a little bit, but not much, so. But I was out there with like my cousins and stuff dancing, which was still fun. Then after the wedding, obviously my brother and his wife went to go do their thing. I think they went to go stay at like a cabin somewhere, like a beautiful cabin. Then my husband and I went and hung out with some family, playing board games, all that stuff. Just relaxing, having a great time. I am very happy that I didn't get sick until like the drive back. It would have really sucked to be sick during the actual like the whole wedding thing. I am a little grateful that I didn't get sick till after. I mean, it still sucks that I'm sick. It is not fun. Like on the ride back, I noticed my body kind of hurting and like my lower back hurting, and I was like, usually I'm not this uncomfortable in car rides. I just could not get comfortable and my back was killing me. I was like, this is so weird. I don't know why. And then, so it was a 7-hour drive back home. And thankfully, I wasn't the one driving. I was the one that drove us all the way when we were going to Oklahoma, which was no big deal. And it was Saturday night when I started feeling a little bit poopy. I was like, I'm not feeling the best. I don't know what's going on. And then Sunday morning was the morning we were going to be leaving. And that morning I woke up and my throat was killing me. And I was like, uh-oh. I don't know if this is like a weather thing affecting my throat. I don't know. So I was like, you guys, I can't drive. I can't do it. So my dad and my husband took turns because we all went in one car. And it wasn't until we got back in our hometown when we dropped my parents off and then got back home and I was like walking around, I was like, oh, these are body aches. These are body aches. That's what that is. Oh no. So I was down and out for the day. Normally I go to bed around like 9, which is still pretty early for my age. Like how old am I? I'm 26. I'm 26. And I go to bed at 9 o'clock. But that day, I think I was in bed at like 6. It was rough. So, but anyways, continuing. Something amazing is one of you guys went on my Amazon wish list and got me a gift, which is so amazing. I'll show you right here. I'm so excited. This was from Brittany. Thank you so much, Brittany. This is amazing. I can't tell you how excited I was when I saw this. I didn't record my reaction because I looked like garbage, and I still kind of look like garbage. But they got me a set of clover hooks, which I've heard lots and lots of good things about clover hooks, so I really wanted to give them a try. And I also realized like I should probably have extras of my hooks, because there was one day one of my go-to hooks, I could not find it, so I panicked really hard. And because it turns out one of my cats had got a hold of it, picked it up and walked away with it, and I think it was like under my bed. So I was like, this is scary. Like I've been better about putting my hooks where they need to go, but also just having extras would be so helpful. Thank you so much, Brittany. Thank you, thank you. You're amazing. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to give these a shot. I haven't crocheted at all because, you know, I don't feel good. And to be honest, after I film this, I'll probably go lay down. But yeah, thank you so much for the hooks. We also were very happy when we got home to see our kitties, and our kitties were very happy to see us. We were joking about maybe them giving us attitude, like, where have you been? But they were very happy to see us, and I'll show you some footage of my husband playing with them. They are all so happy to see us and have us back home. Stu is a mama's boy, so he was all up in my business that night, and today he is all up in my business. Pebbles loves to hang with us, especially at night, and lay with us in our bed, so. And then Shadow, he's kind of like does his own thing, but he's been out and about a lot more just because we were gone for a while. But yeah, we were happy to see our kitties again. I'm sure you've seen in the thumbnail, I got an order of yarn from Michaels. It is their Fluffy Flex yarn. I haven't opened it yet and looked at it, so I'm super excited to do that with you guys. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so it looks like there's one in every color. Look at that. All right, so I think what I'm gonna be doing with this yarn is making more of the Easter eggs, which I've shown you before. I just felt like this yarn was like perfect for Easter eggs. Okay, so let's see here. This is green. Yeah, just green. Look at that. You see the little specks in there? Look at that. I've never used this yarn. This is my first time feeling it. Feels all right. I'm curious to see how it'll work up though. It says to use a 6mm hook, but I don't know. I don't know. Well, it feels like a 6mm might work. So, all right, there's the green. What else we got here? Orange. Okay, it doesn't seem like these will have super fancy names. Okay, so there is the orange. I love the specks of color. I'm assuming this is just pink. Yep, pink. So pretty. I love it. I love it. Look at those colors. We got yellow. And here is blue. Ooh, I really like this purple one. Purple. Oh my gosh. Those colors really pop, which is awesome. That's what you want. This is just gray. Pretty, pretty. And then last we have white. Look at that. Look at those colors. All right. I'm super excited to make some eggs with these. Also, these would make like maybe good cupcakes. I've been thinking about, with summer coming up, should probably make more sweets kind of thing, like the ice cream. The ice cream cones, I don't think I made them before I started my YouTube channel, so I can show you a picture. But the ice cream cones I've made, I'll link the pattern. I made them with acrylic yarn, and they're a decent size, I'm pretty sure, with acrylic. So I can only imagine how big they'll be with plush yarn, chenille yarn. And I feel like that would be really nice for like a birthday cake flavor one, but I don't know. I don't know. I would like to make ice cream cones in the chenille yarn, in the plushy yarn. it'll be interesting. So we'll see about that. But yeah, that is the yarn I got from Michael's. Thanks, Mom. My mom was the one that ordered me that yarn. When I was telling her about it, she really liked the way they looked, and she really wanted me to make some Easter eggs. To be honest, I think she's probably going to take some of those eggs for displaying in her home, which, you know, is great. I love seeing my stuff. I love seeing people enjoy my things and wanting to display them. So yeah, there is that yarn haul, a little mini yarn haul there. Also want to thank all of the new members. Holy moly, there's so many new members. Because of, you know, if you're a crochet bestie, you will be included in pattern testing. Very soon, I will be releasing the information on how to sign up for the pattern testing for my lamb. Things have slowed down because I am sick. The only thing I need to do is upload the pictures of the process to the PDF, and then it'll be good to go for testing. Guys, don't freak out. I haven't forgot about you. Time to shout out the new members. Snailcraft, Stefan Tremblay, I might butcher these names, Tracy Schoonover, Karen Brunton, Shauna White, Angie F., Linda Land, Susie, Yarn and Whatnots, Be Naughty Crochet, Sarah Perry. Thank you all for becoming members. I really appreciate it. I couldn't believe it when I saw everyone signing up to be a member. That was really cool. That made my day. And thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And like I said, keep a lookout. I plan on releasing the information to sign up very soon. But other than that, I don't think I have anything else to really mention. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know it's not fun to hear me sound kind of poopy, but I appreciate it if you stuck around. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so you can get notified when I upload next and stay up to date with all my crochet stuff. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!